morning.
Dr. Bolak, thank you for coming. I know how busy you must be.
Yeah, well, you seem to be busy, too.
I have an efficient secretary. He arrived at 6:30 with my morning's work laid out for me. Won't you sit down?
Thank you. You seem to have made yourself very much at home, Mrs. Woodard. You must be feeling better, huh?
Well, my ribs are less painful. Now, let's get down to business since we both have such full agendas. I've decided on the treatment for Bill.
Yes?
I want him to have the surgery. Will you schedule it, please?
I'm afraid you don't understand the risks involved.
But I do. And a long, drawn-out convalescence is out of the question.
No, I'm talking about the medical risks, about your husband's life.
Doctor, my husband's life is activity and ambition and success. Now, the next 6 months will make or break the Senate race. He has scheduled virtually every day. I don't have the right to take that time away from him. And I will not make the decision that will destroy 5 years of planning.
Would you prefer to destroy him?
You gave me alternatives and you told me to choose. I've done it.
I told you the best way for your husband to recover from a very serious head injury
Was to let nature take its course. Yes, I know. I understand that you would prefer the conservative approach. However, you did tell me that surgery was a viable alternative, and Dr. Coleridge seemed quite positive about the odds.
Dr. Coleridge is positive about his own skill as a surgeon. He can repair the fracture, but he can't make Mr. Woodard's heart sustain the stress of an operation. And he certainly can't guarantee that there won't be any infection once he opens up that head injury. Now, he warned you about that.
Look. Last night, I weighed Bill's options, and I tried to do it the way he would. On one side of the scale, I put surgery with the high risk factor, and on the other side, slow recovery, but a safe one. Then, I took all of Bill's political ambitions, years and years of them, and they had to go on the side of the short cure. And they tipped the scales dramatically. For me, doctor, surgery is the only choice. And I know it is what Bill would insist on if he were lucid. As far as any risks are concerned, I know what he'd say about that, too. He'd say the hell with them.
Yeah, well, see, I don't say to hell with it. I say that you rethink your values and that you think them over again and again and again until you understand that a long life is more important than a political race.
Dr. Bolak, my decision is final.
I am opposed to optional brain surgery on a patient with a history of heart disease.
As the patient's wife, I have the right to make this request.
And as the head of neurology, I have the right to turn it down.